Hey, ladies and gentlemen, PlayStation game again. So there's a lot of PlayStation games that I love playing. So grew up with, and so I've just been playing on here. We're playing a Crystal Dynamics game, and this is published by Midway. Actually, I think either published or developed. I don't remember for sure.
Since retiring from the public's eye, I have resigned myself to a life of solitude. For 2 years, I started my day watching Kung Fu theater. Days, then weeks blurred into one long, greasy telethon. The next thing I know, some government goons show up in my place. It seems they've caught a whiff of old Mr. Sunshine himself. Rez. He's back in the media dimension, and they think I'm crazy enough to go back in after them. So they whisk me away to interrogation 101. They play rough. Start giving me the business. I give a little back. So we negotiate a little something to cover my expenses. They throw in one of those secret agent suits, and I tell them we got a deal. Looks like I'm headed back into the media dimension. It's gonna be deja ouch all over again.
Yeah, we're playing Gex Enter The Gecko.
Coming through.
I like how that opening cutscene was like, it wasn't too long. It wasn't. I mean, it was a bit short, but it wasn't too short. You kind of got the gist of what you needed to do, or what the story was. Didn't have to drag out. Now, obviously, it was still skippable, even if it was long enough. But you know what I mean. So anyway, Gex Enter The Gecko. And of course, if I was playing this on the N64, it'd be called Gex 64 Enter The Gecko. Anyway, look at our options real quick. Oh yeah, you can fast forward through these, by the way. Oh yeah, there's not really a... Anyway, let's get started. This was the first Gex I started out with. Let's see. Now there is one unfortunate fact. I'm playing this digitally by pressing L1 and R1. You can swing the camera around and stuff like that. The one unfortunate thing about playing this digitally on the PS3 is that you can't use the joysticks. Even though the option was there by the time this game came out, you can't use them. Like, I even have it on analog and it doesn't work. So yeah. It's a really dumb thing, basically. But it's not like it's impossible to play without. It's easier, feels easier and stuff, because it's a fully 3D game, but you still got to use D-pad. But like I said, it's not impossible. Anyway, let's start out with Toon TV, the one that I play a demo of a lot.
It's tail time.
It's well, it's tail time, and I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this one first. So, yeah, and he always says a phrase before he starts.
Note to self, don't drink tap water at Jerry Garcia's.
I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. There's gonna be so many TV references, and I can break one of these, but like that's a part of a mission, so I don't really want to break all of them. I mean, not that if I broke all those destroyed all those mushrooms, that it would like X me out of the level or anything, but you know.
Kill your TV, man.
Yeah, basically I used to play a demo. Me and my siblings played a demo of this a lot.
You're nothing, see? You're nothing.
Yeah, you could just attack this stop sign with a face. And yes, Gex does talk a lot. like in the original, except Like, the original was alright, but wow, that was fast. And like in, like a lot of 3D, I mean, what am I trying to say here? I really can't tell if this is supposed to be a turd or if it's supposed to be a rock. He said something about brown mushy rocks, but I don't think that he means that thing. He probably just means some kind of phrase.
If this were a video game, I'd be on my way to prison.
All the fourth wall jokes. Oh yeah, the yellow flowers attack and the purple flowers just kind of look at you. Wait, I think some of these have... I don't know. Well, anyway, if it looks like I'm moving all weird, it's, like I said before, I'm using the D-pad, so... Nowhere, Destiny, Change, Confusion. Dear Lord. I used to think that was an alien right there it was showing, but it's Gex. Wow. Immediately got hit. The first one I see. Wow, that one like went off the side there. Okay, I need to quit getting hit now. I was wanting to show off. Sometimes there's like a lady or something that falls. I think it's a lady.
Sweet, like candy.
Let's see, and the purple flies are your lives, and then the green flies that I wasted one earlier are your hit points. So there is a reason I'm collecting all this stuff, because collectathon, yeah, right there. You're supposed to be like a big lady, so it's piranha. Let's see here. Now he talks a lot, so I'm not gonna worry about like always listening to what he says. There's some things, well, you know. Let's see. Just let him right there. But yeah, if you collect, like you get 3 different items, like that you collect. The first one you only have to get 30. Second one 40, and now this one is 50. And after you collect 50 of these things, there's a special thing you get, which is this. But this one right here is one that you randomly find, which is in just about every level. There are 2 white remotes. There's like I said, there's one for getting all 50, or you're getting 50 of the third item of whatever it is, MacGuffin, whatever you call it. And I guess it's considered MacGuffin. And then if you get of course onward afterwards you get lives instead after you get the white remote, but like you get lives for collecting all of the other types, but for the third one you get the white remote, and then afterwards the rest of the time it's lives if you get enough. Oh yeah, and right here. Okay, so fun fact: the demo version I played did not have this part for some reason. I guess I had to keep the demo short some way. I mean, you got to play enough of the level. They just didn't have the Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes like section. And of course, as a kid, I didn't know all the references in this game, all the TV references, but there was a lot I knew. I mean, I obviously knew about Bugs Bunny. Yeah, Elmer Fudd. Ow. Shoot, I'm gonna die now because I'm an idiot. There we go. That's what you get. So yeah, some of these you can get them pretty early on, but they do get harder to get later. Let's see. And of course, like a lot of these games, I'm not going to be trying to 100% it right away. This game can actually get quite hard. Like honestly, I'm sort of used to like using like invincibility and stuff because this game can be ridiculous at some points whenever it comes to you getting hit. And I mean, considering you only have 4 hit points in this game, that's, you know, it can make it a bit hard. Gex plus TV, and it's a heart. Well, TV is still around today, believe it or not, as much as kids aren't really watching it as much these days. And it is true, though, that it is a dying format, but I still think it's going to be around for a while. Not like decades, but more like just years. Like, I still think, like, okay, in the demo version, cutting off from that, the demo version, you just went straight here when you go down the hole. But, let's see, oh yeah, these mailboxes make a return in Gex 3, except instead they burp out like things, these collectible things. And of course that's your checkpoint. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if you happen to have like a problem with flashy light. Wait, I think, okay, he doesn't. He only has 3. He or she. So basically, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, TV. It is kind of a dying format, but like I said, it's not gonna be. By the way, this right here, if you pause it, it'll still keep moving if you can see it. So some things do that for some reason. Like basically things that are textured on but move will keep, you know. And I just like how it's randomly playing this music when you're on top of this thing. I guess it's supposed to be their little construction type place. Let's see. And yeah, they don't actually die or they don't stay shrunken. They do grow back, like you'll see. Yeah. Place has just like a lot of cartoony places. Oh, and there is a funny thing. If you get hit like that, the purple flower, if there's any purple flowers around, they'll laugh. Ow. Ow. So there's a fun little fact here. Let's see. Hold on.
Would Cheech and or Chong go to the front desk?
Forget about it.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, back in the day there was no E10 rating. You just had KA and E. Well, I mean, for some reason, the first game was rated E, which was supposed to be the replacement for KA. But then Gex, like, get this one was rated KA, which came out obviously a couple of years after Gex 1, like 2 or 3 years, which was obviously kind of weird. Ooh, can I hug this cactus? Nope. That's what it looks like when you die. He either does that, or he falls back and has a and like pops out a flower. Oh yeah, another interesting fact. Wait. Okay, for some reason I'm not able to do it here. Wait. Shoot, where's it at? Hold on. There we go. Okay, so you can change the way the this is. Oh yeah, look, by the way, you can see the water still moving. You can use manual camera, semi-automatic, or automatic. I don't know what those symbols are supposed to represent, or you know why they are in the place of like having that stuff. But you know. See, whenever I started playing this again on like the PS3 and stuff, I kind of realized just how sort of cheap this game is, like feels, compared to some other games. It's definitely got me that. It's definitely gave me that like, you know, what am I trying to think of? I'm definitely getting that multi-platform vibe where, you know, it was also released on N64 and like Game Boy Color, and I can't remember where else, but yeah, basically, it was released on a few things.
See the world as Keith Richards does.
And you know, I realize that it's a kind of a cheap game, but it's still charming, and it's just really good. By the way, I want to do something real quick. There's a little cheat here you can do, or a little how should I say this? So if you get like this, if you get just right, at least the way I know to do it. All right, yeah, you get like at the top there. Then you go over here. Yeah. That starts up. I don't know why. I have no clue why that triggers that, but it does. But I'm gonna try to get through it quickly because eventually it does get annoying when you hear it long enough. Ow. Oh boy. Okay. You gotta wait a little bit. But yeah, just for some reason, I need to look it up sometime on why it does that. Let's see. Why it triggers that music if you do that. Like if there's some kind of Easter egg or what. But so yeah, that's how you get some remotes in this game. Let's save our game. Wow, we have a lot. We have a lot here. We played. I love how PS1 games used to do this. I mean, I think the N64 version also did this, but it wasn't as charming as this. It shows you what you've played. Even games that have come out afterwards, like Frogger 2 and Spyro 3 and Crash Bash and, well, even CTR. I mean, it shows you what they say, what are the names of them, the icons. I love that. Anyway.
Oh yeah, it's tail time.
Now we'll do the second area. See, like, this is one of the better places to start out with. Because you're, you know... By the way, you can skip whenever, skip them saying something. But yeah, like, it's a charming thing. Anyway, this is, oh yeah, what I was gonna say. This is probably the best area to start out with, like this level, I should say. It's got some of the easiest missions, and apparently if you just walk through there, you'll be fine. Yeah, so it's got some generally easy missions. Kind of gives you a lot of room to jump around and whack things and, you know, show you that there's different rooms, but it's a straightforward path. It's just that you can decide whether or not to get the remote right away. Anyway, so there's the thing I like to do here. And also this room can show you that Gex sometimes wears different costumes. Sometimes. They definitely implemented that into into the third game. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna kill this Elmer Fudd, which, by the way, well, they just call them hunters, but which, I mean, I suppose there was more than one hunter than just. But like, what I like to do is get him to get hit by his own missile, his own bullet, or should I say bullet? Oh yeah, the icons in this one, or the collectibles in this one, are carrots, which is obviously a reference to Bugs Bunny, or carrots in general. Carrots, spinach, Popeye, obviously, and then the third, and then TNT, which is, I guess, just about any cartoon that uses TNT. But yeah, just if you do that, if you get it just right.
Hey, I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
Okay, so sometimes when they go off screen, they don't die yet,
Driving with this ring.
or their health regains. Alright, make sure they don't go off screen. If you do it just right, you can do that. It'll show you.
Beam me up, Scotty.
It shows you that it's you know, it's ready to go. It's just supposed to show that, but if you step on the button there, you know it you know, you just saw it. Save in 6. Anyway, now let's do the third one.
Let's get it on.
Which, by the way, we will only need 3 remotes to get to the first boss, but I'm gonna do the other section that's here, or the other set of levels, just to have more.
Hey, I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
There is a cheat on here where if you press, or like if you put it in, you keep pressing the select button, it's called Blabbermouth. So he, you know,